Namaskar, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Stars with Abhishek, a series on Brihat Parashar, Hora Shastra. So, today we will be starting with a new chapter, chapter 38 on lunar yoga. And the first verse talks about Alp, Madhyam, Uttam yoga. So, now I will invite our presenter, Mr. Abhishek, to enlighten us on this yoga.
Thank you very much once again. So it's really a matter of pride to do commentary on this great scripture, Brihat Parashara Shastra. It's not less than the Bible of astrology for Horaskand. The great Guru Maharshi Parashar is now revealing one of the most important aspects of astrology, Chandra Yoga Adhyay, in this chapter 38. So, as usual, before entering into the Mahaguru Parasar Mahakathan related to Chandra Yoga Adhyaya, we will start with the first verse. I will go down and pray in the lotus feet of Adi Guru, Jagat Guru, Guru of the Guru, Dev of the Dev, Mahadev. Om Taptatvam na janami कीदृश्योऽसि महेश्वर यादृश्योऽसि महादेव तादृश्याय नमो नमः. Jai Gurudev, Har Har Mahadev. After bowing down in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, who is the source of knowledge and who is the only source of knowledge, even Ishtadev of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar. Today, very important chapter he is going to reveal. Very important aspect Maharshi is going to bless us, because that's related to the Chandrama, related to the moon. It's a lunar yogas, Chandra Yoga. Even Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar said regarding Chandra yogas, lunar yogas, Anya yoga phalam hanti Chandra yogo visestaha. So Chandra yogas are so important, they can cancel out, they can kill all the other yogas and give own phalas, own effect first. That's a clear instruction of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar. If we are checking any chart for yogas, check the Chandra yogas first. So Chandra yoga is the first priority. That's why it's very, very, very important. Why he is focused on Chandra yoga? That can be easily understood if we touch upon the great Acharya's Mantreswar Kathan in the very first chapter, slokas, verses. In Phal Deepika, he is coming up. He showed us the path and the importance, prevalence of the Chandrama, moon. He said like Chandra balam tu nikhil graha virya bijam. So he is saying it is the strength of the moon that seeds the strength of the all planets. So that is the Chandrama. So that's why Chandrama is important. That's why moon is important. That's why the yogas, the combination formed by Chandrama is important. And Mantreswar Maharaj not only talking in the sense of the aesthetic promises when we are checking Chandrama is important. Even in Sanghita Skand, when he is playing with the Gochar, when he was blessing with the revelation related to the Gochar, then also he said how important Chandrama. In the very, very first verse of Gochar Phalam Adhyaya, in Phal Deepika, he announced, he declared the importance of Chandrama over there. He said like, Sarvesu lagnesapi astu Chandra lagnam pradhanam khalu gochar. He said there are so many lagnas. All the lagnas are available. So many lagnas are available. But the moon lagna, the Chandra lagna, is the prime lagna is the Pradhan Lagnam for the delineation of the transit results. So Chandrama, how important it is to checking the static promises in the yoga. If we are try to understanding the yoga's static promises in the chart, or if we are checking the final delivery of the event, the possibility, the probability, then in transit section of this Hora of this astrology, Jyotish, which is mainly part of the Sanghita, Chandrama is how important. So even in transit, most of our calculation for the transit is from natal moon. Moon is getting the prominence. So the importance of Chandrama is accepted by all the acharyas, starting from the astrological monument, astrological authority, Maharshi Parashar, to all the acharyas. Even Mansagari is calling Chandrama. If Chandrama is Pran, then ascendant is the body. Mansagari is saying if Chandrama is the seed, then ascendant is fruit, and the divisional chart is a test. So how Chandrama is important. So there is no question about the importance of the yogas related to Chandrama, related to lunar yogas, and how Maharshi concluded, Anya yoga phalamahanti Chandra yogo visesata. That is the Maharshi Parashar on Chandrama. So these discourses, these revelations given by our acharyas, starting from Maharshi Parashar to till new modern acharyas, all accepted the importance and the prominence of lunar yogas. If we are going to understand, this yoga, then this is time to recall the technical terminology Maharshi Parashar taught us in the very beginning, how he is calling the bhavas. So in this chart, this one, the yellow one, 4, 7, and 10, these are the kendras, we know. And the red one after kendra, this second. So just adjacent to the kendra, this red, the second. Just adjacent to the kendra, this fifth. Thus, just adjacent to the kendra, this eighth. Just adjacent to the kendra, this 11th. That is the panfara. This we call it panfaras. And adjacent to the panfaras, this is the apoklima. So these are the green ones, these are the apoklimas. So in this case, we now recalled this revelation of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar when he was blessing us Bhava Adhyaya. So this 1, 4, 7, and 10 is a Kendra, and this 2, 5, 8, and 11 Panfara, and 3, 6, 9, and 12 is a Apoklima. Because in this verse, Maharshi is now using what he taught us, these technical terms. He will play with that one. Now, in the celestial cabinet, Chandrama and Surya, moon and sun, are two kings, or we can call king and queen. But in the word of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, he called Chandrama and Surya both king. The style of ruling is different. Now in this verse, Mahaguru is talk about the first prima facie how to start looking at the chart or yogas. The first step, because he told us, if you are checking the yogas, check the lunar yogas first. So we are going to check the lunar yogas. And in the lunar yogas, we have to check from moon, where is the sun? So we have to check from moon. So in the chart, moon is here. So from moon, where is the sun? Sun is in Kendra from moon, or sun is in Panfara from the moon, or sun is in Apoklima from the moon. So there are three possibilities. Either sun can be Kendra from the moon, either sun can be Panfara from the moon, either sun can be in the Apoklima from the moon. So there are three possibilities. So three effects are coming in: Alp, Madhyam, and Uttam. For these three possibilities that Mahaguru is going to reveal through this verse number 1. Let's immerse in the verse. Let's immerse in the verse. Then we will try to understand. Parasaruvacha Sahasrarasmita Chandre Kantakaadigate Krama Dhana Dhinai Nipunadini Nyun Madhya Uttam Anihi. So he is talking in order, in Kramat. So Kramat, what is the Kramat? So he taught us in Bhava Adhyaya, the first revelation is Kendra, first, then Panfara, and then Apoklima. So if sun is Kendra from the moon, then Noon is a Alp. He will get Alp. What he will get Alp? So these things, Dhan Adi. Dhan Adi Sukh. So whatever prosperity he will get in a Nyunatam, in a Alp, in a less quantity in his life. If sun is Panfara to the moon, then he will get Madhyam, mediocre. His life will be blessed with these dhanas and sukhas in a mediocre level. Blessings is coming. When Apoklima, then he will get Uttam, superior. So inferior, medium, and superior. So once you get the chart, then you can understand how the life is to be going, because the distance between sun and moon will decide the life of the native. Because these two are the forces, building block. If sun is the Atma, moon is the mind, and ascendant is the body, so they are definitely going to affect the body, the whole jatak. So that's why this verse very neglected in practice and very important. If it is not very important, this verse will not get place, the first place in the lunar yoga in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra Chandra Yoga Adhyaya. So that is the revelation. You can have any chart. So like in any chart, if moon is, for example, placing here, for any native, moon is here in fourth house, and if sun is here, sitting here, sun is sitting here. So we have to count from moon to sun, what is the distance? Like this is 7, 8, 9. So 9. So what is 9? 9 is Apoklima. 9 is Apoklima. So this native have possibility, the aesthetic promise to get the Dhanadi Sukhas in superior level. So in this manner, we can understand the chart. That is giving you the reflection. That is the whole agenda of Maharshi Parashara, to teach you. Because after all, Parashara Shastra is applied science. So what revelation? Every verse is a mantra, and you have to go and apply in the chart. Once you apply, then you will get the knowledge from the understanding of that particular native related to what is the revelation. So this is the first verse, Alpa Madhyam Uttam Yoga in Chandra Yoga Adhyaya, chapter number 38, verse number 1. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please.
So that's very interesting. Moon plays a very important role overall in analysis of the birth chart. So in all the lunar yogas, because it is all based on moon, how much significant it is to give importance to the Paksh Bal of the moon?
It's a it's the avastha of the any planet in the yoga. In this case, moon, or in general, or any yoga, the planets involved in the yogas, we have to check the avastha of the planet, and that will decide the intensity of the yoga. So how much that yoga is effective. So pakshbal in case of moon is very important. If that is a waxing moon, so then intensity will get down, and if it's a waning moon, then intensity of the yoga is more. So definitely that is true for moon, and that is true for every planet. And not only pakshbal, even that moon, what is the degree of the moon and which sign moon is there, and if moon is in the subkartari or papkartari, if moon is blessed by, I mean aspected by benefic or aspect by malefic, if moon is on like conjunct with any malefic planet or benefic planet, so all consideration you have to check. That will decide the intensity of the yoga. In this case, this yoga is basically talking about the moon and sun. So same case you have to apply with sun also, because sun is equally participating in this yoga. Yoga, the yoga word means yog. Yog means addition. So two planets are coming. Sometimes three, four planets are coming. In this case, two planets, sun and moon, are coming. So avastha of sun and avastha of moon, that will decide the intensity of the yoga. Definitely, pakshbal is important.
Because in general, we consider for moon, it's a benefic planet, but it's a conditional benefic. So how much benefic yoga will be, it depends whether it is having a benefic influences on it or it's the other way. Is it?
If moon has not pakshbal, then we have to check. The we have other techniques also to find out balas, like several systems we have, other systems we have to check the balas. So we are quantifying. So qualitatively, it's very hard to say it's a weak moon or a strong moon. How much weak? How much strong? So we got a several system. We have other system. You got a value. So from that value, you can know how much rupa it is strong or it is less. So we have mathematical formula also we can do from them. That is very crystal clear, because number will tell you exactly how much it is strong, how much it is less, because so many other factors are coming. If moon, how moon is placed in Rasi chart, and other, what about the other divisional charts? Other divisional charts also you have to check, and how other planets are treating moon in other divisional charts also, that is also affecting. But if we apply this graha bala system, these formulas, these techniques, so everything already inbuilt in that, and that will come up with a number. So that's a good idea to go by this mathematical thing, because
But with
so what,
reference to moon, always emphasis has to, like to begin with, emphasis should be given on the Pakshbal. That is a priority. And after
yeah,
that, you decide about other things.
yeah, prima facie is like a Paksh Heen moon is a waning moon is a not a good moon. It's not a good moon. But how much weak it is? So that how much?
For that, you have to go
Yeah,
and
yeah. So
find
we
out.
are just guessing. So better to go by numbers.
Hmm, true. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. So I will pray for everyone. असुतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 जय गुरुदेव हर हर महादेव. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.